Hello YouTube, my name is Daniel or Darkshock124 from Cybernation, and this is going to be my review of the Logitech G9x, specifically the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 edition. Now, as you can see, this mouse is similar to the G9. Now, the one main difference between this is the G9x can go up to 5700 DPI, and the G9 can only go about half of that. So what you're looking at right here is the mouse itself, and this is the gaming mat that came with it. Surprisingly, the gaming mat is of high quality. Of course, it's a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, but that's not the point. The point is it's a free gaming mat that comes with it. So let's get to the mouse itself. The first thing I want to note about this is it isn't as it seems here. What this is right around here is this is a shell, which basically is ejected by pushing this little eject button just here and then lifting it up, if I can get it one-handed. See if I can show it. So as you can see, God damn it. It's obviously a lot easier than this if you have both hands free. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is what the mouse looks like without a skin on it at all, and that's the skin itself. So basically each skin consists of your polyurethane feet, which actually run very smoothly on this. Like if I do that, it still feels just as smooth as using the actual mouse itself. And it has these two buttons built into it. They generally just push on those two there. Now, while this may be, from looking at it, it looks a bit big. It looks like you're supposed to claw grip it like this. So that you're moving, you're not essentially moving with your hand, you're moving it with your wrist. So your wrist is generally on the table and your fingers generally claw around that. So in the drawer here I've got the other shell that comes with it, which is basically a thinner shell to compare the two. This one's more for, it's called the Precision Grip, and essentially that's all textured up the side there, whereas this one's a nice smooth one. This one's textured. It's pretty heavily textured actually, so I guess that's for really quick reactions and stuff like that, you know, really quick and whatever. So the other accessory that comes with the mouse is this little case here. So basically it just says G9X, you can't miss it, and essentially all that's inside of this is these little weights. This one for example is 4 grams, and that is for weight distribution inside of the mouse itself. So you actually load your weights into this little section here. It's a little spring-loaded section. I already have 4 loaded in because it makes it feel more like a mouse and not a piece of cardboard. Basically I have 4 7-gram ones in there, bringing it up to 28 grams in weight. So if you feel that, it feels like a paperweight. So I like to have these in there so you can actually feel it, and it has more traction with the mouse pad itself. So I'm basically going to click this back on now. I'm going to take you through the rest of it. So on the top here we've got this little thing here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. I'll try to get it, but it looks like you're not going to be able to get it. Basically this first one's a little man running, and this is your adjustable DPI. So you can, this has got 4 steps. You got, that's your first one, and it goes basically 1, 2, 3, and then it's 4. So basically that's what those two do. Your 2 side buttons here are generally used for forward and backwards on the internet, but this can all be changed on the computer and whatever. So here's your wheel. It's got up, down. It's also got left and right. Like you probably can't see that, but you have to kind of feel it to do that. So if we move to the bottom here, you can see, now while this is actually on, it doesn't show a physical laser, or at least mine doesn't, for some unknown reason. here's your button for change your profile. So you may have like a general profile that you use to surf the internet and do whatever, and your second one might be for your gaming, and it might be a higher DPI and everything. Now this one here it's actually called a micro gear, and basically what this does is the scroll wheel on the top is generally clicks one line at a time. When you press this, basically what it allows it to do is free spin. So you hear the click, and then I'll try to get this on camera. You can I'm sure you all heard that. Basically that's really good for if you want to be scrolling at a really fast pace, but otherwise I can't really see any reason that you would be using it. The cord itself is actually a braided USB cable, so it does have a little bit that extra protection used. And basically now I'm going to cross over to some computer footage and show you the customization settings for everything. And we are back. So, basically I'm on the computer now, and I'm going to just show you how everything on this mouse can be customized. So basically when you plug it in, your Windows should automatically install Logitech set point so it can get the drivers for the mouse to actually work and work properly. So basically I'm going to get into the program itself, and it's not hard to use. It basically gives you a selected Logitech device, which there should really only be one, and basically that's what we've done. As far as this goes, I might just grab the video camcorder, whatever, just kind of record this. Basically you get your overview, and this is all for your general profile. So you can have as many profiles as you want. It has onboard memory. Basically what you can do here is this LED color means the LED color of the man running and the DPI settings on the fly. So I'll get this recorded to show that you can actually change it. So this is me changing it right here. So it's gone to red, and we click apply, and then it changes to red. Just like that. And you can change it to any different color. There's a lot of colors that you can choose from, but personally I like the green. I like the Modern Warfare 3 thing. I like how it's all set up. And everything else is your buttons. So well, you can choose what your left click does. You can check your left click's always going to left click, so you can change your right click to do anything out of this. You can change what your scroll is going to do. You can change what your two side buttons do. You can change what your left scroll does, the right scroll, that's when you click it side to side. You can change what your DPI increase and DPI decrease does. You can change essentially every button on this to do something that may benefit you in your selected game. Your pointer, you can change all of this stuff. I generally like to keep it as it is, and you know, do it if you really need to, and all of this is the same. You can change your profile. This is good to show you using the LEDs on the front, which profile you actually have active at the moment, and then you can add a macro, which is basically a series of keystrokes or mouse strokes that you can assign to a button. And basically that's just everything that you can get set on this. If I had to rate this mouse, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. It does everything you really need it to do. There is just some things that other mice have that this one doesn't have. So yeah, this has been DarkShock124. That's my review of the G9X mouse, and I hope you enjoy.